Hello. Hi, everybody. I see that Bonnie was first in there tonight commenting. Hi, Miss Bonnie. Thank you for the safe travel wishes. I appreciate it so much. And then Jeff, Laura, Kristen, already in the chat. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm doing well. Had gorgeous weather. Here I am. Been beautiful weather outside. Great for traveling. Not too windy. Getting warm. There's a lot of snow here in Texas. I was surprised how much snow they've had. Been good. Been really nice. Hasn't been too hot. Hasn't been too cold. Just been hanging out. And well, I had about 7.5 hours yesterday, and I did about 6 hours today driving. So I am in College Station, Texas, on my way to Houston for the glass show. Oh, and I don't think it's the Houston Glass Show. It's I can't remember what the name of it is. It's something Houston Glass Show. If you Google Houston and glass, you should be able to find it. It's at a fairgrounds on the southwest side of town. So yeah, I am bringing you guys everything that I shopped for today, or everything that I purchased today. I was at 6 different antique shops in 3 towns, and I found some fun stuff. So there's a couple big things that I'm going to save for the show, but other than that, I have a box, 2 bags here on the desk, and then I have 3 more bags behind me there on the bed. Hi, Christy, welcome. Driving has been really good, so hasn't been a problem. Once you get out of like New Mexico over Raton, the roads have been really nice too. No potholes. A little bit more smooth sailing. So way better than the last time I drove home from this section of Texas when I drove through that sandstorm. So yeah. So hi, Romella. Good to see you tonight. How is everyone? Where are you guys at? What are you guys doing? Is it it's not been snowing again yet in Colorado Springs, has it, Jeff? I looked ahead to the forecast here, and it looks like it's going to rain parts of this weekend. So we're hoping that that will drive people indoors to come shop at the sale, but that we can get in and unloaded before it rains and we get drenched in the meantime. So, and hi, Geneva. Good to see you tonight. So yay. So yeah, hi, I'm Becky with Vintagevikingtreasures. Normally I am in Colorado. I am, as we just said, in Texas. And oh, good. Okay. And this is my normal Tuesday Night Live sale, but I will be invoicing and shipping after I get home, which will be this Tuesday, next Tuesday, and then I'm getting home like Wednesday night next week, so a week from now. So I will have a couple sales that will be combined together for shipping and invoicing all together. So it'll be a savings for anybody getting multiple items. And let's see. And then I also will be, I didn't look at the dates. So if tomorrow's Valentine's Day, 17, 18, 19, 20. Jeff's birthday's coming up next week. And on the 24th, I will be on Trisha's channel, Sandy and Otto, on Saturday night. And then on the 25th, I will be on Helen, New England Thrifters channel for the Sunday morning show as well. So a few of those might just all get put together in invoices because it's just easier to send out one invoice. One payment for me, one payment for you guys, and then I'll get it all together to save everybody on shipping. So, hi, Mary Beth, welcome. Yeah, early birthday for Jeff. He gets I think he's taking the day off. Technically, it falls on a holiday, but they're usually open for it. So, yeah, but I think he's going to take the day off. So, And I do invoice through PayPal. When I get to that one, I'm home. So, and after we get all those together, when we get closer, I'll talk about, 48 hours, blah, blah, blah. But right now, while I'm traveling, I'll take a little bit longer to get that invoicing done. So, Miss Kristen is in the chat tonight. She's going to be modding for me. Yep, he gets a 3-day weekend. Not normally, but he does this time because of where his birthday fell. So it's kind of hard to take your birthday when it's in the middle of the week to make a long weekend like that. So, but I have a whole bunch of different kinds of things. I looked for you guys today because I wanted to have some smalls for YouTube and for that would go into my booth. I picked up some glass that could go for the show. I picked up one little doll for a friend of mine who collects dolls. So all sorts of fun stuff today. So, oh, Melinda has a birthday next week too. Happy birthday, Melinda. Is yours on Monday? Or when is yours? There's a lot of February birthdays out there. It's kind of crazy. So, let's see, where am I at? If you have questions, throw them in the chat. Myself, anybody in the chat can answer it that knows what the answer is. It's up for grabs. You don't have to be the person who answers it, but I will make sure that we get you what you're looking for. Wednesday, pretty close, really close. So I think 2 of the guys that Jeff went to high school with, both of them have February birthdays too. So they used to do a big all together birthday party. So yeah. Happy birthday early to you too, Melinda. We can say it next week too when I'm on next Tuesday. So how about we just jump right in, because I will go as long as what I have takes to go through. I did really good trying to, well, that sounds terrible. I found more than I expected to. So we don't even have to go into the safety box that I brought with me. Everything that I have today is new and purchased just today and on my way to that Houston show. So, all right. Oh, one on the 8th too. Cool. Well, hi, Katie. Welcome. Happy late birthday, belated birthday, Miss Cindy. I did not bring a ruler with me. This looks like a little, can't quite tell you. It's either a saucer, because this is indented and it doesn't have the cup, or it's like a little butter pat. But it has that 3D rose and it is hand painted. Here's the mark on it. And it is a $4 start. So WFF Japan. That's some great color. The petals they look pretty good to me. They're not very long. So if they are chipped, the color is color's pretty good. I don't see a chip on it. So it's about this big. I thought it'd be really cute for a butter pat or a tea bag, or to rest your spoon, like at a place setting. And it's got those nice spring colors to it. I would say it's about 2 inches, each of those flat sides, give or take. And about like that. Yeah, it'd be great for resting your spoon, because I hate putting, like if you've mixed your tea or your soup or whatever, and then you don't want to put it on the tablecloth because it'll get the liquid on the cloth and make it dirty. So that's a fun little piece. And as we're going, if there's something that I have passed, just let me know and we can come back to it. It's not a problem. Okay. Next up, I have this little, she's like a little baby. I don't think she has, no, she's no wings, just a little baby. She's in a cylinder. How she was packaged for Hallmark. This is a $6 start. Little Love Dolls by Hallmark, Bobbykins. And this piece just pushes down, and we can take her out and see if there was a date. Made in Colombia for Hallmark cards out of Kansas City. And it says doll toy. Got a little fuzz on her. There we go. But she's just a little cutie. She's got a little bow on the back of her bonnet. There's the tag from Hallmark. It kind of looks like a little sleeper layette. And here is the bottom of the container. There's no, it was $2 originally, original retail, but I don't see a date. Here's the other side of the tag, made out of cotton, but about 3 inches. And again, goes in like this, pull up the cardboard, and that is how that she was originally packaged. I have not seen these before, and I have done a lot of, right? Don't wash her, you're correct. I've seen a lot of Hallmark stuff since I used to work for Hallmark back in the day. We've talked about that before. So, and I've not seen those before. So it was before the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, I found this planter. I'm kind of picky about what planters I'm picking up. I'm trying to pick up more, let's say, seasonal. And now I'm seeing it. There's a little chip right there. So this would be a $10 start. The little chick, those bright pink cheeks, the eyes looking up. Here is the portion of the opening. I don't know if you know, from the base, there is no marking on it. If you can tell from the way that the bottom, the foot is. Okay, Miss Patsy. Yeah, I'm on the road, so nothing's going to get shipped out until I get home anyway. But you'd asked me to hold it for till the Pixie sale, which will be that first week in March. So that's what I had done so that the weight of the bottles wouldn't be a factor with that base. So if you want me to include it with the bottles, I can do that and ship it out when I get home, or I can just keep holding it for the Pixie sale that's coming up in March. Either way. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. All right, Miss Marilyn, I got you. Thank you so much. I'm kind of bummed that I see, sometimes you're going quick and the lighting isn't so great. But you just turn this side, both sides. Oh, she has a bow on this side. I bet you a little bit of, hi, Apple. Well, little yellow Sharpie right there would take care of that. But I was going to say 12 to start, but we'll just start her at 10 if anyone is interested. Great spring piece. So Marilyn. I got you for this little guy. Thank you so much. And yes, hi, Miss Patsy. Let's see, did I miss what she said? Let me see. Hi. Perfect. And now it's just a cute little cheeky chick. So let me know, Miss Patsy. Either way, nothing's going to get shipped out until after the 22nd anyway. So good thing this first place double wrapped stuff, because the second place only had bags. So I have to rewrap things. Okay. I thought this was adorable. This is that little wiener dog, Dutch hound. What do they call it? Dresser caddy, but it is itty bitty. It's a miniature one. Like the normal one is probably this big, and this guy is a mini one. Hi, Roman. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you tonight. Right? So he will be a $12 start. Yeah, I've seen a couple of these. There's no markings on the bottom, but I have one at the booth, and he's probably 6, 8 inches tall, and this guy is probably 3.5 inches tall. So it's just a little itty bitty size. It would be great for rings. And the opening does go all the way under. Yep, goes under and comes out the other side. I know, but he's cute. Look at that face. So you could put pins. It would be a great jewelry holder. Or coins, loose coins out of your pocket. But I thought he was super cute. When you find little things, I think they're so much more fun. Right. They're just like the mini ones, mini dog bites. But these may be a little over 3 inches across, about 3.5 inches tall, and probably about 3 inches from here to here as well. So, and he's that same colorway as the large size, full size one I have in my booth. So we have Miss Patsy in at 12. Dog, cat, caddy, dresser, caddy. Right, right. Like pigs in a blanket. So if anybody else wants to be in, otherwise we'll call that one for Miss Patsy. Thank you so much. Fill them up. Oh, right. It'd be cute too if you put like a little pin cushion thing in there. You could use it for straight pins. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Okay. I found a couple covered boxes. This one is milk glass. It's about the size of a bar of soap, which is about 3.5 by 2 and probably just 1 inch tall. This will be a $12 start. It opens up. Looks like it needs to have, looks like old sticker residue on the inside. And then it fires because it's old milk glass. Sure, I'm looking at it right. Oh yeah, definitely fires. It fires all along the rims here. And it says on the bottom, something cream, okay. Look at these words. Natafnolia cream, a complexion beautifier, National Toilet Company, Paris, Pennsylvania, USA. I didn't bring my feeders. Thank you. Have a great night. Yeah, Paris, Tennessee, USA. So, Nadanella cream, complexion beautifier, National Toilet Company, Paris, Tennessee, USA. So this kind of goes all along the lines of some of those jars that I had last week. And I thought that was just really neat because, hi, Chicago Landy. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Usually you don't see both pieces to that. Oh, cool. Maybe you need that. I mean, what a great little piece to have like on the sink to put soaps in, pretty soaps in, and you can close it. Oh, you guys can't see it, I don't think, but the fire on this milk glass is amazing. It's all through this edge right here. So it's pretty, those oranges, whoops, and yellows and into the pinks even. Okay, let's see what's next. Maybe it just feels like a lot because they packed it in so many different bags and papers and everything. Oh, these are fun. This will be choice. I know these come with like a big one and a small one, like the babies. These are those squirrel wall hangers. I have a gray, two-tone gray, and I have the two-tone brown. And these are the baby ones. This one has the sticker on it from Japan. What does it say? Something mark. Just leave those alone. Art mark out of Japan. They are about 7 inches long, about 2 inches wide, and about 2 inches tall. This will be choice starting at $7 each. I usually see the brown ones, but I saw this gray and thought he was just so cute and wanted to bring them up as a choice. I think I see Kristen in first. So they have the openings on the back here and on the tail on this one, and then on the middle for this one. So you can have them look like they are climbing the wall. And I think usually there's like a mama one and 1 or 2 babies. I like the babies because they're cute. Look at his little face. So they, oh, looks like we have one little, it's not a chip. It's just a miss of the glaze right there. So it's a choice, either the brown or the gray. Oh, and it does have the, it looks like he's got the stamp on his foot. I think it looks like the stamp there, but maybe it's just some dirt. Because, yeah, just the gray one has the sticker on it. He's got a white belly too. All right, so she is counting those down. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. So, last call, we have Mary Beth in. And we are sold to Miss Mary Beth. Which would you like? Gray or brown? I think this is the very first thing I picked up today, this morning. Very first pick of the day. Oh, she's taken both. Thank you so much. They are super cute. I will definitely keep my eye out for more of those. All right, cool. Thank you. You guys slide over here. Don't get any trouble. Okay, what's next? Oh, this is, it's a twofer. Let's see what we got. This is a single salt shaker. It'll start at $4. It doesn't have its mate, but it is so like a little kitschy. I'm gonna say monkey, but that wouldn't be a tail and a tail. So I don't know if it's a squirrel, but it's like teal, aqua color, and she's holding something. And it would have originally like hung on like a branch or a tree trunk for a pair of them. Look at her little eyes. I don't know what she is. But she wouldn't let me leave her there. And here is the cork, and it is marked Japan. Is maybe 2.5 inches tall and about an inch each direction. I just thought it was so cute and great colorway. Was living in the trees. That's cool. So I don't know. He needs everything has got a little authentic dust. It's fresh picked. Those eyes in there are super cute. It would even be cute as an ornament, honestly. Oh, that's its arm. I see it. Okay, so one arm is here, holding whatever this is in the front, and this is his other arm. like hanging from a tree. And yes, it would have been a salt and pepper set on some sort of a stand. So, all right, we got Christy in. We're going to call him a monkey because I think that makes way more sense now that I see that that's his arm hanging from whatever stand it would have had. And we have, where'd it go? Christy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't either, but he was in a big salt and pepper shelf. So I assume that's what it was when I first picked him up. And then I found it after I turned him over a little bit. Oh no. Oh wow. Digger squirrels? My goodness. I don't need those. Thank goodness we don't have those in Colorado. All right, this is a little egg-shaped, well, it's a piece of glass and it is shaped like an egg. It has yellows, reds, dark browns, almost black. And let's see, this is my 365 light. This will start at, let's see, $6. And it is really, apparently I needed Jeff to replace the batteries for this one too. The yellow, the dark yellow here is reacting to it. So it kind of goes to an orange. I think with all the lights where I'm sitting, it makes it kind of bright where I am. I'm in front of a mirror, so it's reflecting it all too. So it's about 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches wide. Oh, yay big. We were never allowed to do anything like that. We would have got in trouble. I think it is a handmade piece. It looks like it was pinched off there at the top and then fire polished. I don't think this is a China one. I believe it's just a piece from somebody's a little glass studio or something like that. But it's just a little cutie. He's gonna sit over here with perfect on that stand. Okay. Okay, this guy should be. I'm gonna bring him to you guys because it's the one I got him. Right, he would be great with that. Egg would be really good with Easter coming up. I'm not gonna save him for the pixie sale, but he's kind of a clown-looking pixie. He is so cute. He's got these huge ears. This guy will start at $10. Got his hands on his hip, green, blue polka dots. Got the pointy hat, the big collar. He's got a bow tie in the front. And then he's got, look, he's got some dusty shoes is what he's got. They're the green and blue as well. And it is marked Japan in the bottom. Right, Laura? That's funny. Definitely. I would say he's probably about 5.5 inches tall. So about 2.5 inches here, about 1 inch wide, and about 5.5 inches tall. And what is really fun is the next, this is all dust. It would come off with a little bit of soak. Well, I don't want to soak it because some of this cold paint would come off, but some light dusting and cleaning would not hurt this gentleman whatsoever. Hello, Grace. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. So what? He was too cute with his little pixie style hat. And if I had unwrapped everything at the beginning, I would offer you a choice because I think there's another one over there. It's a very, very similar style, but in a different position. Not standing up. All right. Okay, stay there. Stay there. To transfer to another school. Oh no, not good at all. I mean, good prank, but that's not good. You had to move schools. Okay, this is a partial piece of a set. It should have a bottom, like a powder dish at the bottom, and then it should have the dauber, the stopper for the perfume. This is one of 3 parts of a Boxtel set. Is an amber color, and it has got this great wheel carving, like the plaid and the floral around the whole thing. So what I'm hoping is I can find a base, and I know where I can get stoppers for these. So I'm going to go ahead and hold on to this one for right now. And hopefully we'll see a marriage later on. I don't even know. Who knows how long it'll take to find. But I was hoping I could find it in that shop had a couple different amber kind of sections of glass, but I didn't see it. So, okay. Is the hole big enough at the top so it hold the tape? No. Well, maybe one of those really small, like it's about a 1/4 inch opening. So those really narrow, like Swedish style mod candles, maybe one of those. But give me a chance to see if I can find a mate to it. This is a clear bird. I don't know who made this one, but this is the one that Mosser is making currently. It has a ground bottom on it. This will start at $6. I think Mossers have their logo on them, but I've had them from Mosser in all those different colorways, the pinks, the blues, yellows, all those things. But I haven't seen the clear before, so I cannot tell you if Mosser made it or if it was previous production from who had the mold before Mosser. But I recognized it right away. There's the ground bottom on it, so it sits nice and flat, just like so. We got Laura in at 6. Thank you, Laura. So I'm saying clear bird. And we can call that for Laura. Awesome. Let's see. I think I have 2 things left in this box. Oh, a Viking robin. I saw an egret today, but it was right at retail. It was like $60. So that one stayed there too. Okay. Oh, good, Laura. Look at this little bitty Cupie. Bright blue eyes. This is going to be an $8 start. Got the little tuft of hair on the top and on the side. And then there are those little itty bitty wings. And, well, his little bunno is on the back side. There's no marking on it, but this feels lighter weight, like like it's thinner china or porcelain. This is an itty bitty, like for I'd say 1.5 inches tall and almost 2 inches wide and maybe 1 inch deep. It would be perfect for a little type tray decor. I see you, Christy. Thank you. Look at the eyes. I couldn't leave that one there. I know, shame on him. I'm going to give him a little, let's see if we can get the dust out of his eyes. See if that helps any. Just real bright blue color eyes. And those little blue wings in the back. So he's a cutie cupie. All right, we have Christy in. Let's see. P-U-P-I-E-R. Thank you, P. Close enough for government work. We have Christian. We got a helicopter flying by. This is a college town. I think Texas A&M is here. So, all right. Call him for Christy. Thank you so much. I'm wondering if there's a hospital because normally there's not helicopters flying over, but with the college around, that makes sense. Hi, Cricket. Welcome. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. So the last item in this box is a multi-piece thing. And that's what I thought. I mean, I see Aggies everywhere. I'm not real up on all the college mascots. I don't have anybody in college anymore. But I remember my kids talking about people that they knew who wanted to go here. So, okay. This next piece is a stand with 3 trays. It will be, I would probably do some research on this so I'd know really where to put this at the show. This is something that I bought that could go in the show, but if you guys are interested in it, I will offer it to you first. I think I would probably put it around $45 at the show. So I can start it at, let's just start it at 30 for you all. This pattern is called Doric and Pansy. This is the pink pastel, or the pink, the translucent pink depression glass color of it. And I'm going to show you the stand that they combined it with. So it is a metal stand. It has this floral band at the top, and this one just sits right down in it like that. And then the base, each end where the tabs are, sit right in between these posts. Now it probably needs a little bit of a tightening, which probably, nope, it's riveted. I mean, it'd be super cute for jellies, jams, condiments, or like for our tea, we do lemon wedges, sugar. Wouldn't fit a creamer, but stuff like that, like the little things that you put on the table to pass around for everyone. So I have seen, and I know my mama's collected the Doric and Pansy print before. So it's smooth on the inside and the pattern is embossed on the outside of these trays. Oh yeah, chocolate covered strawberries, or like, yeah, little different candies and stuff on the table would be really cute. So I knew the pattern. I'm guessing either somebody made the tray or they had, you know, sometimes companies will buy the pieces of glass and then do the serving pieces with them. So, oh yeah, there you go. All right, it's pretty reflective, but right here is the marking on the bottom of it. I'm going to read it super fast and then we'll, let's see, chrome plated. That's all I can see. Got an R in the middle of the logo. It almost looks like Keystone. Boy, it's reflective. There it is, chrome plated, and it has the K. It's a K in the logo. There it is. So, but yeah, it'd be great for springtime, especially with that pink pastel. All right, I'm just going to set that to the side so we don't push it off the table. Good. Fill the bottom of the box. Okay. Next box. All right. I'll try and do this one. I'll try and go through it as I found it for you, just for fun. Found a piece of brass. Now I went ahead and rescued this guy because he said as is, but he's missing his tail. But he has an amazing unicorn And if you have them on the shelf with other things towards the back, you're not even going to notice it. So he would start at $10. And I know brass is so popular right now. And he's big. I would say about 8 inches tall, probably 8 to 9 inches between the horn to the back of his leg here, and almost 2 inches wide. And I'm guessing he's almost a pound and a half to 2 pounds of brass. Got a nice patina to it. You can polish them up, leave them as is. Shows the age on it. But I have a soft spot for unicorns. That's what I grew up with. Rainbows and unicorns in the 70s, early 80s. Oh, yeah. I was thinking, too, you could even write real horsehair or some sort of a fiber, real or synthetic, to put on them. Oh, you could make a rainbow one. That would be fun. What's funny, Melinda, is that at this place they had a whole bunch of, I don't know what they were, but they were like leather with horsehair about 8-10 inches long off of them. Could have just picked one of those up and made it. It would have been perfect. But I don't find a lot of brass at reasonable prices. And even though he needed a little rescue with no tail, I went for it. Okay. Next up, now we do a show for BTS, which is beautiful table settings. And for that, I like to find fun napkin rings and things. Hi, Lena. Welcome. And a lot of people are always looking for setting a masculine table because there's always floral and unicorns and all that stuff all over the place. So this is a set of 4 golf ball napkin rings. So these would be $8 for the set. And I don't know if they're different colors inside intentionally. Maybe they're oh, I know why. That's because that's the core of the golf ball. So, right, Kristen? They didn't even turn this one the right way. So it's sideways. We got Titleist on that one. This one is the same. Maybe they had more than one set at one time. I don't know. But it looks like there's 3 of the Max Fly. One of the Titleist. Looks like we got Kristen in at 8. I'm always looking for creative napkin rings. So cool. We will call that one for Miss Kristen. Thank you so much. Both bowls. Perfect. I know. As soon as I held them up, I went, well, that was silly. I know somebody at your house that likes golf. Whoops. All right. Sing, squirrels, be good over here. No messing around. Thank you, Kristen. I have one single loon. They had a whole basket full of single napkin rings, but this one will probably end up in my Scandinavian box since there's a whole bunch of loons that go with the Minnesota and Wisconsin stuff. This guy would be $4. Looks like they got it from Maine back in the day. I didn't even think about it till just as I was holding them up. I was like, oh, but not that time. Honest, I promise. So 1 loon napkin ring. And what's funny is I found 2 loons so far. Oh, did I miss it? Yep, I'm in Texas. I'm on my way to Houston for the Houston Glass Show. So I've been shopping all day today, all the way down here today. I've been shopping. Let's see. This is another, what is it? A planter. It has an old sticker on the side, so I can't pull that off totally, but it goes from an aqua green to a yellow, and it is a heart locket. It it might have been used, but has definitely been out in the shed gathering dust. But it's got gold highlights, and there is the back that says locket. It was so cute. I love hearts. This will be a $12 start. And I don't think it, oh, it does have a something marking right there, but I can't really make it out. Looks like it sat on something metal and transferred some rust on there. Well, it almost didn't happen. My Barb that I do shows with had some car issues. And by the time things went back and forth, she had got the van up and running and we're on our way. So it has floral, it has the gold with the little leaves. And then I'm not quite sure. I think it's just a kind of a flourish that it's sitting on so that you can see the locket standing up and it's got the little jump ring kind of thing. So, right, I know. I was like, well, if we can't go, we can't go because I fill up my car and she fills up hers. She comes down from Denver and you know, I leave a little early so that I can go shopping along the way. And I don't like doing 8 and 10 hour days anyway, so it's all good. So, oh yeah, I can do that. I will find the picture of the show card that has all the information about where we're going. That I can do. Good idea, Kathy. Thank you. Okay. I picked these up because they're adorable. Animal rummy cards. Now the box got a little bit too close to something that was hot, looks like. There'll be a $5 start. So there's the box. And there it was a 45 card deck. Whitman Publishing. I think that's the same company that did some of the coloring books. Whitman 3012. That should be like the item number. And here is here's all the things that they've done. And here are the cards. So how many do we say we're supposed to have? 45. So here's the rules, and the graphics on these are amazing. We have a kangaroo and a bear and a frog. Well, I thought about it, but I just hadn't looked it up yet. It's really hard because when I'm driving, I'm like, oh, it would be really fun to I could Google this, or I could Google that, or I should message so and so. And look there's a squirrel one to match those little squirrel climbers. There's rabbits. I see you, Christy, but I'm going to go through these so you can see all the graphics quick. The monkey, that matches that little salt shaker by himself. The lion, now there is a little bit of discoloration. These must have been towards the top of that box when it looks like ink on that one. There's the dog and the dog. I thought these were so much fun. Oh, look at the little pig. Some people like to use these for like package toppers. I have a really hard time. This is the only one I found. I have a really hard time breaking up these sets. I don't like, if they're mostly there, I don't like breaking them up. There's the cow and cow and cow, another bear, elephant. There's the monkey, kangaroo. It looks like we're close to a full set here too. I did not count them. This is the first time I've gone through them. I just opened them up quick and saw the art that was on them and thought these are amazing. The pig is just adorable. The rabbit would be great. These would be great in for assemblages, like in those metal frogs for standing up on a shelf. I mean, you make assemblages and want to break them up, you would have a lot of pieces for that. Whoops. But I know the box is in a little rough shape. And it says made in the USA, but I don't think I see a copyright on it. So they're fun. All right. There we go. So we have Christy in at 5. That's awesome. Thank you, Christy. We can call it for you. Thank you for letting me go through them. They certainly are fun graphics. Rummy. That's $5. Perfect. Thank you, Christy. There. Okay. And that was the second antique store I went to. Now we're in the second city, third antique shop. I don't know. Let's see. Here's the other one I found. What I think I told you $10 start on the first guy. Look, same hat, but this one's black and white and like that burnt orange or the really dark red orange color. He's got the same ears. He is marked with Japan, and there's his buddy. I found these about 45 minutes away from each other. So just in case somebody is new coming in, this one was the first one I pulled out, and he's doing the splits, saying ta-da! Got gold on his bow and the ruffle of his feet. And so he is about 3.5 inches across, about 3 inches tall, and probably 1.5 inches this way. But once I picked up one, I couldn't leave the other one there. Because who doesn't need clown pixies? Okay, you guys play nice over there. Right? They're reunited. Oh, see, and so my brain is going one shop at a time. Who asked for Old Maid just a minute ago? I know, we're just one away from a collection. Who knows what else I'll find in Texas? You never know. I did pick up this one, an Old Maid set. This will be a $5 start also. These are the big size, like almost 6 inches by 4 inches. Yeah, almost a 4 by 6. No box, but the graphics are like total 70s, 60s, 70s graphics. Yep, right there, 1968, Milton Bradley. Color, old, and it has the Old Maid. That's always the one we're missing. The astronaut, there's 2 of those. Hostess Hattie. She kind of looks like a stewardess. Lifeguard Louie. Tackling Tommy. They're in those nice bright neon colors too. Jockey Jack. Chemist Clyde. Those. Teacher Tessie. You had this set? These are awesome. I love these. But a smaller size, yeah. So this would have been like for the smaller or younger age range. Dangerous Dan. Winning Winnie. Look at the hair on her. Go, go, Gertie. These are a riot. Boning Flo. Baton Betty. Dr. Donald. Library Lily. Those and Barbell Billy. So that is the whole stack of those. These are so much fun. Again, great if you're doing Hi, glowy girl. How are you? How are you doing tonight, Carol? Oh, all right. And so, let's see. Can we see it? Any of that neon stuff totally glows under the black light. Look at those. Every single one of those neon colors pops. So really fun. Fun graphics. All right, I have Roman in at 4-5 on the card set. Wonderful. Glad to hear. See if I can get this to got like a knot in the rubber band, but we'll get it back around. There we go. All right, we can call those for Roman. Thank you so much. Roman, have you purchased from me before? I'm sorry, I don't recall. If you had, then I should have your information. If not, will you please send me your info at the vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com? I would so appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, next up, this will be a $12 start. It is a cobalt box. I'm guessing it's some sort of a dresser set piece. The square box with the lid. I believe it is older because you can see how it was pressed into the mold. It's a nice about 2.5 by 3.5 size, about 2 inches tall. Again, perfect. Thank you, Roman. Oh, let's just for grins. Let's see if Christy's card. I'm wondering if the playing cards would fit. No, so close, but not close enough. Maybe it'd make a really fun business card holder if you had them this direction. I see Miss Patsy in at 12. Thank you, Patsy. I'll put the rummy card away. What's funny is I forget, I bought those 2 different card decks from one city to the next, but I totally spaced out that I had gotten them from. I was just on to the next shop, put in the car, going to the next place. So thank you, Kristen. Great reminder. All right. Little blue box going to Miss Patsy. All those bottles that we went through last week, I have seen so many of those blue bottles around today. It's kind of been funny. Oh no. Well, he's going to need a little fixing. So I got this loon. It is a wooden box. Got the little pegs. I figured he would go with my Scandinavian stuff, but it looks like he needs a little bit of a repair there on his paint. If not, just a clear coat to keep it from chipping off. But I would probably have him about 30 at my show, so I could offer him to you all at 20. And I think he is mass produced because that would probably be like a made in China or Taiwan or kind of style sticker. But he's a loon nonetheless. So 2 loons again from one city to the next. It's kind of funny how things run like that. Where you find one and then the next town over, you find another one. I'm going to do that so he doesn't get bumped. Okay. I found this book and it can start at, I'm going to say 8. Does have some condition issues. It is a large kitten, ABCs. Yeah. He's a loon. Yep, we all get a little loony. but it's got great graphics in it. I would say it's about 13 or 14 by 10 or 11. I think it has to be to do what we do occasionally. So this was from the Kent Public Library out of Wichita Falls, Texas. And here are some of the graphics. It looks like they taped things over the years. But I mean, fantastic graphics. Let's see. Edition completely redrawn. Yeah, it definitely has been loved well. I was looking for a publication date. I have to go with the cheaters. I got pixelated. Well, I am on the Wi-Fi at the hotel, so hopefully we'll be all right. I don't see a let me know if it doesn't improve. I can switch over to my cellular. A is for Alley Cat. Oh, I mean they what they did is they taped the edges as they started to wear this way. But I love the graphics in it. So somebody took a bite out of that corner. Okay, good, thank you. Look at all the baby kittens. But yep, the whole alphabet. It is definitely been pre-loved. I miss Mew. And they're different kinds of cats too, different colorways. They're really cute. Bright eyes. Look at them having a little tussle. Siamese. Missing a page there, but I just can't flip it with my fingers. But yes, it's a nice big book. All right. So we have Carol in. Yeah, it is fun. It's a fun little book. It would be great for Halloween display too, with the black cat on the cover. So Carol, 8 for the cat book. And we'll call it for her. Thank you so much. Perfect. See what I did there? Obviously didn't plan that. Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. On to the next one. This one she didn't. Oh. Mom would not have been happy. Mom likes to have her things wrapped up specifically where she takes them to the car and rewraps them. All they had was bags there. So it's all wrapped in bags. Okay, I have a ring holder in the cobalt blue color. This is an $8 start. I thought it was Fenton style, but now I'm not seeing it. No, right? I was just like, I'll just take my stuff, not a problem. I will take it to the car. I will redo it. Nah, no worries. But a nice, fun little ring holder in that cobalt blue. Oftentimes, well, I just expected her to have some tissue or newspaper or something, but no, everything was just a plastic bag. But hey, those are worth lots of money in Colorado. This is the Forget-Me-Nots little toothpick in cobalt. It has that, there's a little optical pattern on the inside. Let's see if I can get it without nope, the glare is going to get me. And this one has been personalized for Lois from 1970, but there's 3 sides of that. Unless Lois is interested in it. These were, I don't remember the company before, but let's see. Boyd made them, Dagenhart made them, and I think there's a Victorian era company that had this mold before that. So they have been made by lots of companies in lots of colors over the years. With this one being engraved with 1970, it's probably from Dagenhart because before they put their mold mark on things, they left them as the original company did, and then later on they put their little heart and D on their pieces. All right. Oh, look at that. I found an AR, Artisania rinconata, another little cat. It has the glaze on its little calico spots. I'm not even going to look them up. I will start this here for you guys for 12. I'd probably put 18 or so, maybe 20 in my booth. It is the unglazed in that tan, light brown clay. Look at his little paw. And there is the mark. Where is it? I saw it right here. It's just, I don't know which direction it goes to show you where it is, but here we go. He's about 2.5 inches tall, probably about 2 inches across each direction. But I haven't seen that one. They made so many little critters. I like with his little paw print up like that. Pretty cute. Then the next city in that I was looking at, they had some of these AR critters and they were marked $30, $40, $60 a piece. I'm like, well, those are going to stay here. All right, I see Mary. I much prefer going to finding the little towns with the little spots because I got to a bigger city and you know, the place was really full and they just wanted a whole lot more for their stuff. So I didn't find anything terribly spectacular. So thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. Okay. I'm on a cat kick. Here is the next cat piece. It is marked with a 10-cent price tag on the bottom. Has that white glossy. Right, exactly. That's what I thought, Laura. The glossy white glaze. It is a cat holding a ball or a ball of yarn. It is a little planter. Not a big size. I would say about 5 inches long, maybe 2.5 inches tall, and about 2.5 to 3 inches wide. Perfect. Thank you so much, Roman. I appreciate it. It's pretty clean inside. The gloss glaze is also inside, so that'll make it much easier to clean. But I thought it was pretty. Oh, I would need to tell you a start. This will start at, I think it'll start at 8. Or I could start it at 7. That would be okay. But I thought his face, it's not real detailed. But the other thing that this would be good for would be like business cards again would be good, but little different things on your desk so that they didn't get lost or pushed off. Rubber bands, paper clips, that kind of stuff. So, right, exactly. We could repurpose them. Put something in there. Or you know what? Along those lines of a pin cushion, we could put a magnet in there, and then like the paper clips and everything wouldn't fall out and get spilled and stuff like that. So yeah. All right. Sorry, Kristen. I'm like, it is a little smaller. We'll go with a little lower price. Yeah. That was that last place I stopped at had Well, you walked in and went up to one level, and then you went down to the next side, and then you went up to another one and up to another one, and I was like, "Okay, I'm done." It's a big, full place, but they did. They had a little bit higher prices. They had a lot of clothing too. All right, I have a little bunny rabbit planter. Apparently, I'm on a planter. I got lots of planters. This one has a little more patina, and I'd say an $8 start because, again, there's a little chip on his ear. But great springtime theme and colors, like standing in front of a fence. There's no mark on the bottom. It's got a floral or I don't know. Looks like a flower for a hat, maybe. And looks like he needs a little bit of a cleaning there on the front. Got a little jacket on and a little bow on this side here. We have Christy in at 8. And then the back of the fence has the wood grain. And it looks like it has a little bit of a hairline on it. Let's see. I don't think it goes all the way through, but it does have a little hairline right there too, Christy. But bunnies, there were so many bunnies everywhere. I tried to be a little bit more specific of what I picked up that I really liked instead of just general bunnies. So I thought the planter was fun and vintage. So, all right. Bunny planter. And we are at 8 with Christy. Perfect. Thank you so much, Christy. You got it. You too. To move. There we go. I'm gonna have a whole thing of speaking of which, I didn't put bags in for the show. I guess that's how we're getting bags for the show. Look at this little squirrel one. Like a burgundy glaze. It's like again, like that mini planter style with a little log. This will be a $6 start. There's no mark on the bottom, but it is a small size. I would think kind of like the wiener dog one earlier, that there probably was a one that was a little bit bigger. There's a little miss right here in the glaze, but it's raw pottery, but it is not a chip. It's just like it didn't get covered in the glaze before they fired it. We have this little squirrel. When it must have had something with a name on it at one point. Maybe a sticker or something there. Again, organizer, pincushion, business cards, anything you want to be creative with. It would. I thought at first when I picked it up, I thought it would go like this, but there's no hole for hanging it on the wall. That's exactly what I thought. Was like, oh, that'd be cute, like the squirrels that hang on the wall with the little family. But you might be able to rig up something, put one of those, what are they called? The command strips or something on here. You might be able to hang it. But I think it was originally meant to go this direction. I would say it's about 5 inches by 3 inches and 2 inches. Oh, look, and the rings on the log as well on each end. So fun. I got a critter theme. Oh goodness. And she didn't just put it like in and wrap it with it. She put it in the bottom of the bag, twisted the bag, and then wrapped the bag around. So it didn't cover everything either. How silly. Okay. I found a bluebird of happiness. This guy can start at $12. He's about 3 inches tall, about 4 inches long, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide. He has the sticker on the bottom from Terra Studios, and he is signed Leo Ward, 1993. Wow, yay big. I saw several of these. Oh, here we go with the 365 light. He fluoresces green. You can see his little beak. It's not chipped. I saw a couple. This was the only one that was, oh, there's a little eye. These guys are getting pretty popular and people are starting to know what they are. So it's not this, oh, it's a small glass bird. I would say this is pretty much that standard size that they did. And there he is. One bluebird. Okay. This is something that I don't normally pick up. Oh, Miss Patsy on the bluebird. Ooh. Thank you. I got you for that, Miss Patsy. This is a miniature Stetson box, Stetson hat box, and it has a winter scene around it. I think I need to start this about $18. What I don't recall is if it, but I don't remember if they were either salesman samples or they were like a kid size. I don't know. So it has some sun fading to it, but the graphics are still pretty good. And the lid must have had something sitting on top of it because it's faded around whatever that was. And it's got little snowflakes on it. And then this is the hat that was in it. I have no idea whether it's an original hat or somebody put this one in it, but I have a friend of mine who likes dolls, and regardless, I figured these are hard to come by anymore because the cardboard gets wet or the moisture or mildew or whatever. So even with a little bit of sun damage, I went ahead and picked it up. Right. I don't, that's what I mean. Like for a doll, definitely not a kid size, but what I don't remember if it was a salesman sample size or if it was made for dolls. That's what I don't recall. Was mom on here earlier? So, and I like the winter scene that it came with. So I went ahead and took a chance on it. You guys get first dibs on it, and then I will offer it to my doll gal. Okay, next up, do you do anything? Nope, I don't. I have a bag of marbles. It would fit a cat. You're right, it would fit a cat. They are in their original packaging. They are the shooter size. They are white with frit on them in the green, the blue, a red, a second green, and a second blue. So 5 total. I need to start this at $20 because it is in it's in this packaging. I know it's from like about the 80s, but it's marked Imperial. So I believe it is it's this company that made it. Don't know if it's the same as Imperial Glass. There was an original price tag on it, looks like. And it does have a barcode on it. They were made in Mexico, so it must be the Imperial Marble Company. But these shooters go for $5 to $10 a piece. But, oh goodness, excuse me, a little dusty. I don't ever see them in the packaging, even from around the, I would guess this is from the 80s with the barcode on it. Yeah, it says Imperial with the number at the top right there. Do they glow? No. Do I wish they glowed? Yes. No, nothing. Nothing. Imperial yo-yos? Yeah. I wish it had a, that's what I was going to say. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is, 1990. So yeah, that's what I was guessing, like late 80s, early 90s. I know. It was like, bummer. But still, they're 34 years old at least. Good grief. We're still vintage here. So these would be fun. I could make these into the keychains that I have before, like I have before with marbles with the shooters. So, but that is that offering. Okay, down to the last two bags. I think there's only 2 items in the last bag, so they are a little bit bigger than the regular shooters. I agree with you. There's another paper I need to save over here. Oh, that's cool, Kathy. Bags inside a bag, inside a bag. And another bag. All right, these are going to be $12 choice, please, Miss Kristen. Oh, he's got a string on him I can't do. But I have a vintage Santa and snowman. They are made out of those like satin spun ornaments with the big chenille arms. Got a plastic hat. I know, I do too, Kristen, but goodness sakes, that's been a while. It looks like he's missing something off of maybe a shovel. I don't know. We can make up a whole anything kind of a story and a little fake snow at the bottom. I know, that's the thing. They're not a lot of padding, but they're definitely worth money for taking them back to Colorado. Now these are pretty decent size. I would say more than 6 inches tall with the hats. They are those big, like 3-inch balls at the bottom and about 2-inch at top. There is no marks on the bottom of them. I thought they were maybe oh no, I was gonna say I don't think somebody made. Oh no, they were made like Japan or somebody made them. I don't know, but they're little boots at the bottom. They're buckles. I thought they were cute. Oh, a broom. That would make sense. Yes, Kristen, I agree. That would make sense. Good call. All right. So we have Susan. We have the plastic one. Right. Susan Lynn, got you. Yeah, you could, this is fixable. You could put whatever you want to be creative on that one. So, but all right. So we got Susan and you want the Santa, looks like. Gonna separate these guys. This little pipe cleaner mustache. How cute is that? So cute. All right, thank you, Susan. Santa, you're going to Susan. Sorry, snowman. We're gonna have to fix you and put you in the Christmas. You're welcome. Oh, this is a piece that will probably go in my show. Let's see. I will have to take a giant guess at where to start this. I believe sticky thing from me. This is the orange. I think it's Viking. It's the same mold that they use to make the swung vases out of. And what they've done with this one is just cupped it in to make like a rose bowl or a footed bowl. Goes to that yellow look where everybody calls it amberina, so it's going from the orange to the yellow. Yeah, totally lights up with the black light and reacts. Let's see. I probably would put around $45 on this in my show. So I can start it at 30. What did I miss? Hi, Kathleen. Oh, how are you doing tonight? And yeah, I mean, uh, it's like the Viking, is it the Georgian pattern, I believe? Kind of that honeycomb pattern. And it's a footed piece. It does not have any marking on it. Viking never marked anything. So yeah, it's the same mold shape like Fenton would do. And then they would normally, like they grab this and swing it out so that you got that pulled out vase look. Because this is probably almost 2 pounds of glass. And it is really thick. And that's why you're getting that really great orange, vibrant color because there's so much glass in there. So I will take a picture of the piece I left in the car and post it on probably on Instagram. That was a fun one to find. Okay, so I have 2 pieces over there, and this is the last piece from this shop. That is an old vendor sticker. This is graphics for box sale only. Shiny Bright Tree Topper. Here is the end. It says, oh, it looks like it had ornaments in it originally, but it's got the tree topper pictured. No, it's what it says. Glass Christmas tree ornaments. But it says 1 of a dozen, 1/12 dozen. So there's 1 piece in the box. Boy, that took a minute for my brain to wrap around that number. I would imagine it's printed with whatever number the colorway was, made in West Germany. This box is about 12 inches by 2.5 by 2. I would like to start this at $30 with the box. Here is the tree topper inside. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you whether this is the original one that came in this box or not. It's got the mercury glass at the tip. Looks like some of that paint has come off. Then it goes to the frosted with the red mercury, and then to go on the tree. These are super fragile. I had a couple that I had set aside to put in my Christmas box, and I had them wrapped in a really big wrap, and I grabbed them just too much, and I popped one and broke one. I was not happy with myself. But I have never seen one in a box before. So I will put some more wrap around the item in the box itself, but not enough to, smush out the box. And then I will wrap the box also. I see you, Laura. And I'm going to let whoever gets it decide if they want to take that off. Yeah. Oh, well, sorry. Here's the last thing I need to tell you. Somebody wrote their name on the bottom of it. Romola, do you want to be higher than 30? Looks like an ink pen. But I know people use those receipt spikes to put the tree toppers on to display them. And this box alone, I think, is fantastic. So I wish it had a year on it. Really do. So yeah, 1/12 of a dozen. So one piece in the box. What's that right there? Oh, registered. There it is. And it's got the same graphic on this side as this side. And then this right here. And then the name on the bottom. And on this end, it just says the shiny bright glass Christmas tree ornaments. And then where it was shipped into, sold by, what does that say? Max something and Sons Incorporated out of New York City, made in West Germany. So that was a fun find. So, tree topper with box. We have Romola 34. All right. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I'm going to put a sticky note on it because I don't want it to get lost, but I'm putting it on the name on the back of the box. So thank you, ladies. Okay. I get the last bag. And honestly, the only things that I didn't bring in to show you were two big glass pieces that I'm not going to ship right now. I want to put them out at the show. So those are the only thing I didn't bring you guys tonight, but I will post pictures of them when I get them out at the show. Okay. This will be a, let's see. Let's make it a $14 start. It's a carnival finish bowl, iridized, with the leaf pattern and the like wood tree trunk feet or toes. The 3-toed Fenton carnival finish bowl has that sawtooth edge at the top, and it is, where is it? I gotta tell you what color it is. I think it's amethyst. It's really hard to see it for how much that carnival finish is on it. The color is fantastic. It is about a I'd say 4 inches across, 4 and a little bit, and about 3 inches tall. But it's got that big Fenton logo on the bottom. So that should be 80s, give or take, late 70s, somewhere in there. I want to say it's amethyst as a base color. I can't even get it to show you. Like right back here is as much as I can get, but it's still reflecting that finish because it is so fantastic. A nice little bowl. I haven't seen this one in person before. It's amazing how many pieces there are out there. Even when you're looking for them, you don't see certain ones all the time. Boy, it's almost like a mercury finish on the inside of that guy. Okay, I have one last one. Thanks everybody for coming and watching what I came across today. Let's see, what does this say on it? Made in Hungary. I'm going to leave the lid taped on and I'm going to check it quick. This does not glow. This is a perfume with a pastel pink stopper. Good night, Kathy. And a green foot. Has the green foot to the clear perfume and the pink stopper. It doesn't react to the black light. You can see it on my hand where it's going through the glass. But it is definitely that the tape is the only thing reacting to the black light. This will need to be, let's go with a $24 start. And it does have a sticker on it right here that says made in Hungary. I went ahead and picked it up because I know a lot of people like the perfumes, the dresser set styles. I want to make sure it doesn't have any. Oh, seriously? Oh, not a chunk. Okay. Don't know what that is, Sky, but all right. So it has the ground right here where you can see it's kind of frosted where the stopper goes in. And then here's the stopper. It has a little swirl on the top of it. Like that. It's about an 8-inch tall. Nice pastel, springy kind of colors. They look really pretty on like a little white doily on a dresser. It is made in Hungary. Yep, it doesn't tell me anything more than what I read, what I said earlier about it. Green, pink, made in Hungary, perfume bottle. Yep, that is the description that I have given you as well. So, thought that was kind of a fun colorway. I wish this glowed, but it's a nice green color foot on it. It's nice clear glass. And this is a bonus with that nice little curlicue at the top. So there we go. That is the last one. Yep, this is the stopper. Is the pink with the curlicue. Fits right in there. Fits really well, actually. And this you can, when I turn it, you can kind of see the green color from the foot a little bit at the top. It is about 8 inches tall, Miss Patsy. Made in Hungary, and it's a very clear quality glass. All right, Roman, this one, you got it. Is it pixelated or are we doing all right? Maybe it's just my tablet that's kind of got a 14. That's what I told you, Roman. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Where did it go? There you are. You got it. And we had the bottom of the top are smooth. Yes. It's been ground and polished. It's like that. I like the little detail. It was taped shut. I should have opened it up. I should know better than that. Lots of times, I mean, not that people are hiding stuff, but you want to make sure that it's not cracked or chipped. But it's got a cute little detail there on the stopper. I probably took a tool and pulled it and twisted it around. So, all right. That is the last one of the evening. So, okay. If there's anything, if you're watching the replay or, oh, Miss Patsy's going to be on this guy. All right, Miss Patsy. So yeah, if you're watching the replay or if there's something that we have passed that hasn't been claimed, throw it in the chat, make a comment, send me an email. Any of those ways we can get it taken care of. The only thing that's probably going out at the glass show is this orange hooded bowl and the pink Doric and Pansy 3-piece metal tray stand. Other than that, everything is just going to go back in the car and it won't come out again until I'm home. So that is what will happen. So perfume. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Appreciate it. So thank you, Kristen. Thanks for modding. I appreciate your help again tonight. Obviously, I just can't do all the things at once. It's just so much easier. I appreciate your help so much. So thank you all for hanging out with me and seeing what I found today. I'm going to be doing some more treasure hunting tomorrow with my last leg into Houston, and who knows what I will find while we are setting up for the sale and probably doing a little bit of snooping, hopefully around town before and after we leave too. So all right, I will look forward to seeing everybody next Tuesday. So I will have some more treasures for you. That should be on the return trip home. I will probably still be in Texas because it takes so long to get in and out of the state. And I will see you guys next week. So thank you so much, everyone. Good night. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Kristen.